In other news, Operation Reclaim and Rebuild appears to have been successful. LA County Sheriff Robert Luna says the week-long statewide crackdown on human trafficking has resulted in young victims being rescued off the streets and hundreds of arrests. NBC4's Lauren Coronado is live in downtown LA with the main takeaways. Lauren.
Annabelle, good morning. The news conference just wrapped up, and yes, this was a statewide week-long operation, and I have LA County Sheriff Luna with us right now. Thank you for being with us. A lot of information was shared. Talk with me about the key takeaways. Let's start with the arrests.
Yeah, good morning. What I talked about today were state arrest and local arrest. Our local arrest, 12 adults rescued, 5 children that were rescued, 18 suspected traffickers arrested, 79 sex buyers, people who are actually buying sex from these kids, which is actually heartbreaking, and 12 other non-human sex trafficking offenses that occurred. Statewide, obviously, there's a lot more numbers because this is a statewide effort. 155 adults rescued, 74 children rescued, 71 suspected sex traffickers arrested, 328 sex buyers arrested. And again, just for your audience knows, people who are buying sex, these are young victims, 13, 14, and 15-year-old little girls, little boys. It is absolutely sickening. That's why you saw this press conference today. I was standing next to a large team from LAPD, the LA County District Attorney's Office, Homeland Security, LA County Probation. I could go on and on. This is law enforcement agencies all up and down the state, but just as important, the community-based organizations that we're working with. They are true partners because the minute we rescue a child, we want to turn her over to somebody who really can do just give them that love and wraparound services till we get them off the streets and either back to their homes. And something that was discussed is a lot of these victims are young children who run away from home, and they're from all over the country. And some of the pimps that we're dealing with are from around the country, but they verge here in the Los Angeles area. And I want everyone to be aware of it, because if you see it, report it to us.
A multi-agency operation, and I understand that this is annual too. I want to show some of the evidence that you guys shared with us. Can you talk with us a little bit about that?
Yeah, this is from one search warrant that our detectives did in culmination with the human trafficking task force. As you can see, some of these individuals that we're dealing with are very dangerous individuals. No one should have something like this, that specifically people who have felony records. And I want to clarify something. Even though we're talking about this human trafficking month or week, we do this every day. We do this 365 days a week. I mentioned that the Super Bowl's coming up next week. Unfortunately, this type of activity does seem to go up around sporting events. And remember this, we're welcoming the world. This year, the World Cup is coming. We have the 2027 Super Bowl coming to SoFi, and we have the 2028 Olympics and Paralympics. These collaboration, these partnerships are going to keep going, and we want to make sure we send a strong message to people who are trafficking children. You're going to get caught. Don't do it. You're going to get caught, and there's going to be significant consequences. And then to the people buying the sex, don't do that. You are negatively impacting families. You're destroying people's lives. And then to the victims, we just want to say you matter. Come to us. Come to us in law enforcement, the community-based organizations. We want to help you. We want to get you out of that horrible situation that you're in.
Thank you, Sheriff. We really appreciate your time. Annabelle, we'll go ahead and send it back to you. And, of course, we'll have much more information about this operation on our NBC LA app. Reporting live in downtown, I'm Lauren Coronado, NBC4 News.
Lauren, those are some astonishing numbers. What stood out to me, the children that were rescued from all of this.
Heartbreaking.
It really is. Lauren, thank you so much.